Excellencies, distinguished delegates, I am happy to join all of you today for this 8th BRICS Health Ministers meeting. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the Government of Republic of South Africa for holding this important meeting and also thank everyone who has worked so hard to bring us all together here. We represent around 25% of the world's gross national income, more than 40% of world's population, and about 40% of the global burden of disease. We face a number of similar public health challenges, including inequality of access to health services and medicines, particularly with respect to the most vulnerable sectors of the society. BRICS account for half of the 8.6 million people developing tuberculosis every year. India affirms strong support for TB cooperation plan in every aspect as agreed upon in the 6th BRICS Health Ministers meeting held in Delhi in 2016 and in the first high-level meeting of the UN General Assembly on ending tuberculosis. To improve healthcare, there is a need for increasing accessibility of affordable, quality, effective and safe drugs, vaccines and diagnostics for TB patients. I would like to state that India is committed to eliminate tuberculosis by 2025. India endorses the BRICS initiative with regard to common agreed upon agenda points. We stand by the recommendations of the 7th BRICS Health Ministers meeting and resolve to continue cooperation in sphere of health through technical working groups and BRICS framework for strategic projects in health. Remembering Nelson Mandela on his centenary, I quote him, "It is your hands to create a better world for all who live in it." Nelson Mandela leaves a positive legacy with everyone encouraged to improve the world. Standing here on this land, we all should pledge to continue the culture of volunteerism, work as partners, and do our bit to improve the health and sustainability of our population under the aegis of BRICS. There is a need to enhance cooperation among BRICS countries in promoting research and development of medicines and diagnostic tools to end epidemics. We welcome the report and the recommendations of the UN high-level panel on access to medicines and resolve to promote access to drugs, vaccines, diagnostics and other medical products, including use of TRIPS flexibilities. Following the overwhelming response at the first World Conference on Access to Medical Products in November 2017, India is organizing the second World Conference in October 2018 in New Delhi. There is a need to promote strategies for use of traditional and alternative forms of medicines like Ayurveda in India and in Chinese traditional remedies. India today is more firmly committed to achieving universal health coverage as articulated in its national health policy. India has fast-tracked many initiatives like strengthening health systems, improving access to free medicines and diagnostics, and reducing catastrophic healthcare spending. To translate our vision of UHC, Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, has recently launched an ambitious program called Ayushman Bharat, that is Long Live India. The program rests on the twin pillars of health and wellness centers for provision of comprehensive primary health services. National Health Protection Mission for secondary and tertiary care aims to cover around 100 million families. Recently, India's achievement in reducing the maternal mortality ratio, MMR, by 77% from 556 per 1,000 live births in 1990 to 130 per 1,000 live births in 2016 was commended by Regional Director of WHO Southeast Asia Region Office. This achievement puts the country on the track to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal target of a maternal mortality ratio below 70 by 2030. I would like to mention schemes like Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan, allowing women access to antenatal checkups, gynecologists to track high-risk pregnancies, etc. and the Janni Shishu Suraksha Karyakram are the few initiatives. With improved life expectancy, non-communicable diseases have increased significantly. Non-communicable diseases not only result in premature deaths and disabilities, but also in low productivity, losses in economic growth and the high care costs. India has already initiated universal screening for prevention of and management of 5 common NCDs, including hypertension, diabetes, and the 3 common cancers of oral cavity, breast and cervix at pan-India level. We have also started a unique initiative called Amrit Deen Dayal, an acronym for affordable medicine and reliable implants for treatment. Centers that provide medicines for cancer and cardiovascular diseases and the cardiac implants at significantly reduced prices. We must therefore renew our resolve and commitment to fight NCDs together on the BRICS platform through R&D and innovative strategies. The spate of recent global public health emergencies like Ebola, Zika, has highlighted the need for greater public preparedness and coordinated response. In this regard, I would like to share my experience of the recent Nipah outbreak in Kerala in India and compliment my team for their untiring efforts and coordinated response for successful containment of the outbreak. Here I would like to stress upon the importance of the IHR 2005, which strengthened the surveillance and enhanced laboratory capacity and multi-sectoral approach. Last but not the least, I would say that it is important that within the framework of BRICS, we carry out not only an exchange of technologies and the development of joint ventures, but also the co-generation of knowledge, because of only together we can solve the most significant health problems. The essence of the BRICS is indeed about building responsive, inclusive and collective solutions. That is what I would like to say today. Thank you very much for giving me a patient hearing.
Thank you very much.